What's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to quickly show you how to basically steal content from another image you've got to perfect your own image. Now this is going to be using WinSCP, which I've made a video on. So if you don't know what WinSCP is, it's this tool here. You'll want to download that, follow that video, and you'll need to plug in your Raspberry Pi or Android into a network and have that connected to your network. So the first thing I'm going to do is connect to my Android. So this is so I'm going to show you the image first. So this exact guide works for Raspberry Pi as well, but if I just show you real quick, you've seen my secret. I use OBS to record. I also have Task Manager open and sometimes use Task Manager for stuff. Okay, so this is my pre-made image that I made myself for Android. Preparation is key, guys. I don't even have a control pad plugged into it. Okay, so like for example, this is all fully scraped, all the descriptions, and it's even got some stuff such as SNES CD, which is fully scraped, and something else that's very uncommon is Naomi. Naomi here is fully scraped. I did this manually using the scraper tool. I've got some Dreamcast games on here, which are scraped, and also Atomic Wave. I think I pronounced that correctly. That's fully scraped as well. So I'm going to show you how to take some of this content and place it onto another image or your own image as an example. So assuming that you know how WinSCP works, if you don't, like I said, follow the video in my description. I'll put it in the description. But you'll need to navigate to the content that's on here, and you'll also need to come find a location on your PC where you'll want to store it, okay? So I'm going to just make a new folder here. So this is where I'm going to store my content. I would recommend having a file structure. Well, for example, I've got this file structure here. Where literally any of my content is all in one place, and it's almost like it's its own RetroPie on my PC, with all the different folders with the correct names, etc. But for now, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to show you how to take the content. So in an Android, you go to Home, Pi Gaming. If this is a Raspberry Pi, it's Pi, so it's just Pi by itself. And then in Android, it's called Retro Arena. But on a Raspberry Pi, it's called RetroPie. And then you go to ROMs. So, for example, if I want to take the Naomi content, I would go to Naomi. Now, the first thing you'll notice is that this is all full. The media folder is there. That's where all the content is scraped to. And there should be a game list around here somewhere as well, which is all pre-made. You can literally take that off other people's images. So you just highlight all the content. Make sure you get the entire... In fact, just take the entire folder to be safe. Or if you don't want to take the whole folder, you can actually take the entire media folder and the game list. And if you don't want all of them, you could just take some of them. And that'll still be scraped because it's basically scraped for all the games. So if I just take... just for speed purpose... In fact, no, I'll just take the whole lot. So if I take the whole lot here... Downloading back. Oh, that's 8.71 gigabytes. That might take a while. Do you know what? I'm just going to take this much. So there we go, 1.32. So just download that, and it'll start downloading the bottom. And you know what? I might take some of the open board content as well, because that is a great little emulator. So I'm going to steal that as well. So in a similar fashion, go to OpenBore, just take a little snippet of it because I don't want this to take too long. Make sure you put it in separate folders because, so I'm just going to do OpenBore test. Blast that in there. Because it's the game list and the folders with all the art in that the console looks to. It points towards the game list and checks what's in there, and all this is already fully linked in the correct way with the correct names. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is turn off your Odroid or Raspberry Pi and then put in the new image that you've got, or the new build. So I'm going to connect that up now. So as you can see, this is a clean image of Odroid. There's nothing on it, even though it's got these on, there's note on it. And I'm just going to, oh, apart from the ports, they're on it. So I'm just going to grab the IP address real quick. Game? I mean, Odroid? Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's show IP. Right, 206, okay. God, that's what I love about Odroid. It just works. Right, okay. So we pulled off the Oboe stuff. This is the Odroid. There's no Oboe stuff on here, so you just go into Pi. In this case now, it's Pi Gaming, Retro Arena, ROMs, Oboe. This is all the Oboe stuff I pulled off the previous image, so just upload that onto there. And then while that's doing that, the other stuff that I put in test, I believe it was. So this is the Naomi stuff. So, surprise, surprise, you dump all that in the Naomi folder. And you can just do... Don't upload too many different things at once, but, you know, two's alright. But yeah, I would recommend that when you do pull stuff off your images, you just have, like, your own little format where you store everything in, because I could literally... You can get it to a point where, like, my Naomi... This is my PC here now. This is my PC side. Like, I've got a full scraped section for Naomi. So you can basically download an image and then reuse the content from that image, or you can build you up your own image from scratch and you don't have to do all the work again, at least a lot of the scraping work anyway. On images as well, you can also pull off the, there's not just the games, but you can actually pull off other stuff, such as the background music. So this is currently the list of background music that's stored on this image of Odroid. You can pull that off and you can dump that into another BGM folder. You can get themes. You can probably pull the splash screens. I think there's only one splash screen by default on the Retro Arena, but you can pull those. If you have another image, you can pull those off. Really useful. Okay, so that's now finally done. When you see everything in grey, you know it's done and you're good to restart. So I'm just going to switch to this and then restart system. So upon boot, it's going to detect all the newly added content, and I'll show you now what you get on your new image. Okay, so that's now booting up. And let's see what we've got. Naomi. So as you can see, there's your scraped content. The reason that's showing up is, I'll cover that in another video, it's because it's the config file's detecting the extension of .lst, so you can just tear that off. So it just, these are basically games that are like, that is Asian Dynamite, but it's picking up the LST content as well. Probably picked a bad example, but anyway, Open Beats of Rage, as you can see there, that's what you normally get. All your content's been put on there, scraped. What else did I do? I think that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, Naomi. God damn it, it's a shame about that. I'll probably... In the next video, I'm going to show you how to re-scrape some of this, because I don't really like the wheel that's there. If you look, the wheel looks a bit... The wheel is this part here. So in the next video, I'll show you how to pull the content off and just re-scrape and then put it back on. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. It's just a quick one, that. Cheers.